Okay, so your home didn't sell. Maybe you took it off the market. The MLS has reported actually 4,800 properties that have either expired, canceled, or withdrew since January 1st. And that's just Riverside County alone. I think you could probably ask yourself, okay, well, what do I do next? I think as a seller, you have to ask yourself three things. Do I have the need? Do I have the want? And do I have the ability to sell and make a move right now? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you still have a goal, you still have a desire, and you're just probably maybe figuring out like, what do I do or what do I do next, or maybe is it the right time? So let's explore that a little bit. I think there's probably three reasons your homes didn't sell. One, you either overshot the market. Number two, rates increased so much that you felt it no longer made financial sense. Or three, you got to compete against a bunch of other buyers that were driving the prices up. So let's talk about that. Lenders actually, they have to lend. So they've actually created loan programs that are going to give you lower rates than what you see published. And I've got great lender partners to be able to help you do that. Number two is competition. There's not as much competition, so you're not going to be competing against 40 other buyers that are going to be driving that price up. Number three, you're going to have a little bit more options because you're not fighting for one property. Now you might have several properties to go over, and you can negotiate terms that are actually more favorable to you. Is the timing right for you? You know what? It may or it may not be. But I think the question you have to ask yourself is basically, you're not that far off from where you were when you first started. You have to look at the big pictures, you got to look at the numbers. Basically, there's a lot of sellers out there thinking they could have made more money 8 months ago when they sold their home, and that's likely true, but whatever you thought you would have made extra, I guarantee you would have had to put back in that replacement property and put several 10, 15, 50, some people even put $100,000 over what the home was appraised for, therefore putting them in a negative equity situation right from the beginning. So now with this market, you can actually avoid that, put yourself in a much better situation. So if the numbers make sense, it might be the right time for you. So please reach out. I look forward to speaking with you and see how I can be of service.